Hey everybody, welcome to another video review by cigarfellas.com. I'm Moose, and today, believe it or not, we are not going to review a cigar. Just happen to have one here because I do need it for what we're about to discuss. But actually what I kind of wanted to talk about was more about taking care of your cigar, lighting your cigar, not necessarily even cutting, but lighting. I really want to focus on lighting your cigar. We happened to come across a company recently, and I got very intrigued by it, and I decided to reach out to them and talk to them a little bit about their product. So this is actually going to be the review of that product. So today's review is actually going to focus on Cedar Spills. Our friends at Commonwealth Cedar Spills have graciously made us a box of Cedar Spills to actually have this this video and demonstration. It's a very well made box. You can see it says Commonwealth Cedar Spills on it. It's actually made in the United States, right there if you can read that. It says made in the USA. They're actually out of Tennessee, and I'm pretty excited about it. So what I would like to do is show you what the inside of this box will look like. If you can see in there, you can see that there's actually a bunch of Cedar Spills. They're actually very, very thin, pliable, flexible, for I guess the lack of a better word. But the idea behind using these spills is to, I guess, two different things. One, in my opinion, not contaminate your cigar. Do I believe that my Zycar lighter is going to contaminate my cigar? Absolutely not. But I do believe that a Bic lighter could. I believe a Zippo lighter, unless it has an insert, could. I certainly wouldn't want to use a candle to light my cigar. But the other reason behind this is just to help you slow down a little bit, to relax and enjoy the experience of a wonderful cigar. I happen to have a Tatuaje tattoo. It has become one of my very favorite cigars to go to. I smoke a lot of these, and I can't really say a lot about them other than I just really enjoy them. As most of you guys know, we are big Tatuaje fans here. Insert little plug for Tatuaje. But nonetheless, I still want to talk a little bit about the Cedar Spill and what I feel is the appropriate way to use a Cedar Spill. You can go out online and you can watch videos on it, and the majority of them are either very close or right on as far as using a Cedar Spill. The one thing I do want to talk about using a Cedar Spill of this caliber is there's often times that people will take the insides of their boxes, and we all know that they're lined with Spanish cedar, most of them, and they'll break off a chunk of that Spanish cedar and they'll light that. Well, the downfall is that it's not this grade of Spanish cedar. It's not that it's a bad grade. It's just, it's a little bit thicker. Obviously, I couldn't do this with it. Watch, I'm going to end up breaking this thing, but nonetheless. And it's going to burn a little more ashy, in my opinion. I've done it before. I should have actually brought a piece here to actually show you the difference, but that's for another time. But I want to show you an interesting thing. And what I've done is I've just lit my torch. I'm going to start burning this spill. You can see that if I hold it on a downward angle, it climbs up the spill very quickly. If I want it to slow down, I can actually just raise the tip up. It slows down. But the thing that I like is that nice, look at how white this ash is coming off there. So even if this ash falls, it's not detrimental to anything that I'm doing, that it's going to damage it. It's just light, loose, fluffy paper. That's all there is to it. It burns very well. It's very clean. There's no real smell to it when it's burning. But all in all, I think this is a great way to light cigars. So what I want to do now is I just want to kind of demonstrate a little bit about how I like to utilize my Cedar Spills. So first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to wet the tip of my cigar a little bit. Use my Zycar cutter, get right down just a little bit, shave off the tip, blow my tip off. I always do. Make sure I've got a good draw on my cigar. And then what I'm going to do is take my Cedar Spill. I'm going to go ahead and light it. And the nice thing about Cedar Spills is you can actually light them with anything. It's not going to affect the cigar itself. It is a little breezy in here. I should have probably not done this when it was so breezy. But I'm just toasting the foot of the cigar, not actually letting the cigar actually touch the flame. We definitely don't want to do that. I'm just simply just allowing it just to get a little warmed up from the Cedar Spill itself. Voila. Blow up my Cedar Spill. No real mess. Dump it right in my ashtray. Nicely lit cigar. Quite enjoyable. So, back to the Cedar Spills themselves. Having this nice, I don't know, in my opinion, I enjoy having the box just as well crafted as it is. It actually even says a handmade gift for, and it's got our logo on it, cigarfellas. If you contact the gentleman at Commonwealth Cedar Spills, they will actually personalize that for the way that you want it. So I don't really want to talk too much about price. They're not expensive if you look at their prices, but just to have that as a nice little centerpiece, you know, of your cigar collection. I do plan on ordering more for myself. This was a gift, but only half a box, which still, once again, just a gift. But I will be purchasing more of these. I've used them quite a bit now to actually light quite a few cigars, and it's really fun, especially, you know, when there's not so much wind. Like I said, I actually forgot to turn off my ceiling fan. Things happen, and when they do, yeah, it is what it is. But when there's actually no real wind, they're really, like I said, it's a really nice conversation piece, not only amongst your friends, but you know, just in general. I mean, you know, to me, I like to think about my cigars, and I like to think about you know, lighting my cigar and spending time with my cigar, and this is a great way of utilizing a little bit of time management when lighting your cigar, and a little bit of, you know, just the enjoyment. You know, I think that's why we all got into cigars, was to actually enjoy the cigars and to enjoy the time that we have to smoke these cigars. And what a better way than to actually utilize the old world way of lighting cigars through a Cedar Spill. You guys can continue to check us out at www.cigarfellas.com. You can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/cigarfellas. You can follow us on Twitter at cigarfellas. We have lots of other information out there that you can find on Instagram, Pinterest, all the different social websites. But definitely check out Commonwealth Cedar Spills. You can see the website there, cigarspills.com. You can check them out. Tell them that Cigarfellas sent you. You know, if you write them a letter, you know, let them know that, you know, hey, I saw this video. I think it's pretty cool. I really enjoy the craftsmanship that you put into your your product, and just let them know. So we do hope to have the guys from Commonwealth Cedar Spills, actually Tom from Cedar Spills, come and join us on one of our podcasts. So you'll definitely have to check our podcast schedule, see what's up and coming, because these guys are going to be there. They're going to be there. So check them out. cigarfellas.com, Commonwealth Cedar Spills. We'll see you all next time here on cigarfellas.com. Take care.